What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're going back to Xandria. Yes, indeed, Xandria Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from AB5, and AB5 wanted to see me react to this song by Xandria called Cursed.
Oh, damn. You done?
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold it, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Xandria Official, okay? And the video has 24,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Cursed. That's all I got. It does say Xandria up here, so I'm pretty sure we're in the right place. Look, this is the link that AB5 gave me, okay? So if we're not in the right place, don't blame me, blame AB5. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Back up a little bit. I'm digging the song. I'm absolutely digging the song. I love the okay, look, there's a lot of reasons to like the song, granted. Okay, there's some great work happening within the vocals. Guitars sound nice. The drumming sounds really good. What's really doing this song for me more than anything else, though, is the feel. You got that shuffle feel kind of going on, that triplet feel with the second triplet being laid out. But it's even a little more laid back than that. And that's why I'm feeling that laid back feel happening within those triplets. A little more of the accent. That's why I'm saying it feels more like a shuffle feel than just a straight triplet feel. I'm really getting that shuffle vibe from this. I dig that. I'm digging that. I'm absolutely digging that. The chordal progression sounds really good. I like what's happening there. It makes sense. It's not simple. I mean, once you figure the pattern out, it's easy to follow, but I'm not going to say that the chordal progression is simple, but it feels good. It flows very well in some directions that I would never say are predictable, which is nice. I like having that non-predictability, but at the same time, it makes perfect sense, and it feels smooth as glass. So I like what I'm hearing so far. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. So we drop tempo. Wait. One more time. It is 6. Okay. It's, well, I mean, the argument could be made for 4 measures of 3/4. Could, it feels like 6 to me. It's that keyboard line. That's why I feel like it's 6/4. Because of that keyboard line on the 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. You know, that line, that keyboard line at the end on beats 5 and 6. That's what makes it feel like 6/4 to me. So it's 2 measures of 6/4 at a slower tempo, and then we're jumping up to, I'm not even sure what the tempo is there. There's a tempo change there too. Okay. So we're going from this shuffle feel to a slower tempo at 6/4 to a faster than the original tempo, slightly faster, at a straight ahead 4 with a straight feel. Okay. Did they do it well? Yes. Was it clean? Yes. Did it sound good? I hate to say it, but yes, it did. It did sound good. Did it feel good? There's where I have a difference of opinion. that 6/4 section, it was only 2 measures. Because they did slow the tempo down, you were able to get into the groove, but right as you got into the groove, they pull the rug out from under you and go into that fast straight ahead, or that faster straight ahead 4 feel with a faster tempo. I really feel like that section got cheated. I really do. And I can tell you how to fix it right now. Double the length. That's all you got to do. Because like I said, after 2 times, you just got into it. If they were just to double the length and make it 4 bars of 6/4, I really believe that section would be more effective. I think it would be more enjoyable too. That rapid switch, I don't know about that. Anyway, let's keep going here. 6. That shuffle feel. I think so. Yep. Nice off the throat, rich singing right there. I like that. Oh, we're wrapping up. Yep, we're wrapping up. That, yeah, 4 minutes, that sounds about right. It's hitting for par. Okay, some good stuff happening in there for sure. Only thing that's bugging me is that 6/4 section. That's the only thing that's kind of bugging me. Everything else was nice. Everything else sounded good. Even that 6/4 section sounded good. I really wish we could have had more of it, that's all. I know it would have made the song a little bit longer, but how much longer would have really made it? 10 seconds? It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Xandria with Cursed. This was a request from AB5. Okay, there's really not a ton of things to talk about that I didn't talk about during the course of the reaction, so we may have a short review, but I don't know. We probably won't, but we might. Let's start with the score, and we'll see where we go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.6. Yep, 8.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, an 8.6. What does that mean? Well, an 8.6 would translate to a great scale rating, so overall, I think this was a great song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and an A letter grade. Yeah, an A. So there you go, an 8.6, great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Ha-ha! So glad you asked. Okay, they had some really interesting chordal progressions happening in this song, in particular in the chorus. It wasn't your typical chordal progression. It wasn't like 1 to the 6 to the 3 to the 7. It didn't follow the usual typical format, or 1, 3, 4, 5, you know, or it didn't follow the pentatonic, you know. It was going in some interesting directions for sure. But here's the thing. While it may not have been predictable, it sounded good. I mean, when you listen to it, you were like, I don't know about you guys, but I was listening to the chorus and I'm like, okay, we're going there. I would never have thought of going there from that, and now we're going over here. Again, I never would have thought about that, but it sounds good. You know, it kind of broadened my scope as far as, you know, riffs that, you know, sound pleasing to the ear. Now they were very creative with it, and they made it work, and it sounded just fine. I got no issue with anything that was being played from a chordal progression standpoint or from a melodic line standpoint. Everything sounded just fine. The guitar tone sounded really nice. I like what the guitar player was doing with his tone. Not muddy, but still had a good amount of crunch to it. Bass, nice, well-rounded, full sound. I like that. But you can still hear a percussive attack, just ever so slightly in the mix, which I was really happy to hear. Drumming, the drumming kind of stole the show, if I'm being honest here. The drummer did a great job of setting up the feels, and especially within each individual section of the song. When we were in that shuffle feel at the beginning, there was no doubt. There was no doubt where we were at. There's no doubt that sounded good. There was no doubt that fit the mood and tone of the song. When we switched to the 6/4 measures, there was no doubt. They left all doubt behind that we left that shuffle feel. There was no disguising it. He made it very clear, abundantly clear, that we're shifting gears. And then we went into that straight 4 feel, just the straight ahead, snare on the 2 and 4 feel. Again, making it completely obvious by what he was playing, his pattern, that we switched gears again, you know? And then when we went back to the beginning, or we went to the ending, and the ending sounding just like the beginning, he made it very obvious and very clear we switched gears again. I appreciate that. I love it when drummers make things idiot-proof. I love it when drummers are able to come up with patterns that are extremely obvious to the listener. Hey, we're switching gears. I like that. I absolutely approve of that. Vocally, this sounded just fine. I loved as we were getting towards the end. I mean, don't get me wrong, she had a nice open throat, rich sound throughout pretty much the entire song. But something about the ending, I just feel like she turned it up just ever so slightly, so that there was a clear difference. Like, okay, we were here for pretty much the whole song, and then here comes the ending, and she says, you know what? We're just gonna go, right to there. Just a little nudge up, and it made a difference. It was noticeable. I definitely noticed it. My only gripe about the song, if I'm being honest, is I still feel like that 6/4 measure got cheated. That 6/4 section got cheated. I really wish they had made that twice as long. I really do. So we as listeners could have really gotten into the groove of it and really enjoyed the groove that they came up with. I just feel like that section was a little rushed. You know, only 2 measures. Kind of rough. But I mean, I'm sure they had their reasons. And listen, I get it. You want to keep the song shorter so it's more radio friendly, possibly. I mean, that is a possibility. But I mean, if we're seriously talking about just 2 more measures of 6/4 at that tempo, we're honestly talking about less than 10 seconds. So I don't know. I just feel like there was a missed opportunity there. No, but overall, I think this is a great song. There's some really nice things happening in this. Some great musicianship and some great vocal work. And that's why I'm giving it the great score of 8.6. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have an 8.6, which is a great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later, peace.